From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Sunday, November 30th, 2014. Silver is trading at $15.47 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,167 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $380. Antiwar.com reports months of fighting over the key North Syrian border town of Kobani continues, but the Islamic State seems to be getting a more decisive advantage by the moment, with Kurdish officials saying the town is now totally surrounded. In addition to the usual raids from the south and east, where the bulk of the Islamic State forces are located, smaller raids were reported from the west and, perhaps more disturbingly, the north, where the Turkish border lies. Kurdish officials say that the Islamic State fighters attacked the border crossing with Turkey and that the Islamic State fighters were coming in from the Turkish side of the border. Turkey is denying that the Islamic State fighters were ever inside Turkey, but did confirm the border crossing was bombed. The incident fueled speculation among Kobani's Kurdish fighters that Turkey is cooperating with the Islamic State on the siege, which seems to be exactly what the Islamic State intended. At the same time, Kobani itself is a bit off the border, so it is possible that the Islamic State is sending forces up into the area around the border crossing to make it appear as if they're coming from Turkey, or simply to block off reinforcements. For over 35 years, Roberts & Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and permanently removed the minimum purchase order for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 850-478-5270 or online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports an Egyptian court has dropped its case against former President Hosni Mubarak over the killing of protesters in the 2011 uprising that ended his 30-year rule and symbolized hope for a new era of political openness and accountability. Mubarak was sentenced to life in prison in 2012 for conspiring to murder 239 protesters, sowing chaos and creating a security vacuum during the 18-day revolt, but an appeals court ordered a retrial. His supporters erupted into celebration when the verdicts of the retrial, which also cleared Mubarak's former Interior Minister Habib al-Adli and 6 aides, were read out. Supporters outside the court far outnumbered families of protesters who died in the Tahrir Square revolt that had embodied hope of Arab Spring uprisings that spread through the region. The judge said criminal charges should never have been brought against Mubarak. The decision can be appealed, however, and the former leader was not freed as he is serving a 3-year jail term in a separate embezzlement case. Many Egyptians who lived through Mubarak's rule view it as a period of autocracy and crony capitalism. FPP Radio News is brought to you by Bitcoin Not Bombs. Bitcoin Not Bombs is a launching pad for nonprofits and social entrepreneurs into the financial freedom of the Bitcoin economy. Bitcoin Not Bombs is fully committed to being the hub of the nonprofit sector of the Bitcoin economy, maximizing the potential cross-promotion of all our clients and commercial partners. To learn more, visit bitcoinnotbombs.com. UPI reports if the United Nations fails to adopt a resolution affirming Palestinian statehood, the Palestinian Authority will reassess its security cooperation with Israel and seek membership in the International Criminal Court, according to President Mahmoud Abbas. Speaking to Arab League foreign ministers at a meeting in Cairo, Abbas also accused Israel of harboring an apartheid government instead of working to advance the peace process. Israel's Channel 10 quoted Abbas as saying, "We will never recognize the Jewishness of the State of Israel," an apparent reference to Israel's proposed nationality law. During the meeting, Arab League foreign ministers agreed to present a draft resolution to the United Nations Security Council setting a time frame for the creation of a Palestinian state, but did not indicate when the resolution would be presented. Abbas told the gathering that Palestinians were unable to continue waiting while Israel creates facts on the ground through the continued building of settlements. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.